But I played with them for a good 2 weeks, probably. Good 2 weeks, maybe a week, 2 weeks. Yeah, no, it was about a week, a couple days, if that. What am I on about? A couple days. I mean, it was like 3 or 4 days. The middle-aged guy got way too big for his boots and simply got power hungry. He started wanting to attack the tribes around him because of the power, because we started moving quickly, because we were all having fun working together, doing what we wanted to do. We were progressing really well, and it got to his head a little bit, and he started attacking other people, anyone that would just, that he didn't like, anything that he didn't agree with. That do as I say, not as I do. Like if somebody was to do it to him, or he'd need revenge, but because somebody, but he's able to do it to somebody else without them being allowed to do that. But these were all things that I had to see in the moment as a child, like observe, to be able to get it. Like, but within 3 days, basically, he kicked me from the tribe and the older guy. So, and only through me, like, being persistent and fighting, be like, no, if you don't give me my stuff, I'm not going to leave you alone. Only through that persistence did I get my Parasa that I tamed, and my Doedicurus, and my Parasaur. My Parasaur had been with me from the start, so I was very sentimentally attached to Petey. Very. I was like, no, I am not. I will annoy you for the rest of your days if you don't give me my stuff. And that's all I wanted. I didn't care about the farm. I didn't care about the items. I just cared about the animals. So, I get my animals, I leave the party, and I go back to where, because it was late, I needed to go to bed. I wasn't allowed to stay up. I was like being screamed at as well to go to bed. So I'm being screamed at. I'm being outcast and betrayed and stolen, and for no reason. I mean, there's always a reason, but when I look at it now, I've always been a good kid. Not perfect. Definitely not perfect, but at heart, I don't mean harm. I don't want harm. I don't want that for anyone else. It's not nice, you know. Treat others how you want to be treated. And with that, I don't want to do anything that I don't want done to me. It's quite simple. That's why I've realised I've been through these things, all of these things, because it helps me see and realise, like, oh, okay, the effects of these things, and what they can do, and it's like, well, yeah, I don't want to do that to anyone. No. I can't do that to anyone. I know how it feels. I can't live with making somebody feel like that. All for what? Nothing meaningful anyway. But I did learn in that moment. Sat there, gone back to where I first built my house, got the animals, you know. Got everything that matters. I could chill, I could heal, I could mourn. And I just burst out crying. I just started crying. Because I had been betrayed. I was hurt. And I sat there and cried for a bit and made sure everything was safe and hidden in the bushes. And the best that I could do with the time that I had. That's what I did. And then I went to sleep. But I didn't quit. Went to school the next day, got through school, and all day was just planning what I'm gonna do. Most people instantly think, oh, what revenge is he plotting? I didn't want revenge. I just wanted to be left alone. I just wanted to go back to what I knew was right. Building somewhere hidden. Protecting what was of value to me. Not that I needed to protect it, but because I wanted to. I had the responsibility to look after the animals, and in order to do that, I can't let them be in the supervision of those that have no regard for them, have no, you know? Even though it's just a game, this game was very real to me because of the amount of time and effort that goes into it. I mean, literally, any breath of free time I had, I was on this game. I was on this game because this is where I wanted to be, this is where I was living, I was enjoying life, I was fully experiencing and living life, basically. So it was not this like, oh, it was just always, well, what now? Where now? What to now? Where should we go? What should we do? Where should we build? What's the next moves? And that's where I was at heart as a kid when I first started. I didn't want revenge. My first initial thoughts were nothing violent. Yeah, I was angry, but I didn't want to hurt them. So I would have just hid the stuff and gone there and started attacking them, and but I didn't, because I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to, even before understanding it. Maybe when I really think about it, I did understand it from a young age. I was surrounded by, not all, definitely not all, but a lot of people, or some people that were very, the world hurt me, so I'm gonna hurt the world. And because of their actions, because of their choices, it made me want the opposite. It made me go, oh, the world's hurting me. I don't want to hurt the world. I want to help the world. I want to help me. I want to help them. I want to help everybody in this position, or similar positions, or any positions. As a kid, as a 5-year-old boy, my first conscious memory, I believe. My parents arguing, and I'm just there, in my room, just playing, and the noise gets too much. So do you know what I do? I stick my headphones on and I just listen to some music. I've got my camo radio. That's it, let's get back into the vibe. I had my camo radio and I had this album. It was a CD that I got with it, or it come with it, and it was just perfect. It was just perfect. It was just this album or thingy with a couple of cats on the front of it, a black cat and some other animals and stuff in the woods or something. It's hard to depict, but it's this really nice, calm, chill. It was no lyrics. It was just instrumental nature stuff. And I found my peace there. At 5, I found the peace to be able to shut off all of that external noise, all of that external chaos and shouting and distraction. I noticed how to just switch it all off. Not be affected by it. Not be worried by it. Not be changed by it. Because I realised trying to intervene and trying to stop and didn't matter what I did or what I said. It didn't matter that I was even there. What mattered to them more was what they were arguing about there and then, being right or wrong or whatever it was. But it was more important than what I was saying, what I was trying to do, what I was trying to get at. Like, stop it. I don't like this. This isn't a nice environment to be in. But they were too caught up in reactivity. Not to blame them. I actually praise them because I wouldn't be me. It's so genuine. Who would I be? Someone different. That's all the answer to that is. But who would I be if I didn't go through the things I went through, see the things that I seen, did the things that I did, said the things, heard, all of it? Who would I be? I'm so glad that that was the case, because now I am who I am. I will do what I will do. I will see what I will see. I can love on unmeasurable scales. I can be and have fun and enjoy and stand if I need to stand. And I can do it all on my own. Because I had to do it on my own. Not fully, not entirely. But I had to learn for myself. And I wouldn't change anything. Because I wouldn't be now. And I wouldn't change who I am now for anything, for anyone. I love me. And that's what matters.